Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time that you get to see this video. I greet you all. Remember, we talked about marriages, and then yesterday we talked on the traditional marriage. Today we are going to continue with the registry, or the one we call court marriage, the registry. Now, like we said before, we have three types of marriages. We have the traditional, we have the church, we have the registry, which is the court marriage, as you may call it. We have already discussed traditional marriage. So today, we're going to continue with court marriage. What does it mean, literally, the registry? This is the one we call the government recognized marriage. If you want the government to recognize your marriage, you go to the registry. The both of you will go and apply, and then they will give you a certificate, letting the whole world know that your marriage has been recognized. Though it has its own positive and negative sides, most times we go for it without knowing what it takes because we want to get married. We don't even ask questions. What we know is that we want to get married. The next thing we are going to do, we must do everything. We must do everything. Without one is not complete. There is nothing like that. And there are some of us that have already done the traditional marriage. We still go on with the court marriage. Maybe because we needed certain things in life. At first you might think, hey, you just want to do marriage. But most times it is done for certain purposes. It is done mostly to protect the woman and her interests. And then the other hand, it is done for the purpose of traveling out of the country. Apart from that, I don't see any other special reasons for the registry. But there is need for us to still do it because it's a type of marriage. But even without doing this, you must go for the tradition. Without the tradition, there will be no need for the court, because the court is only the government that will know that you are married. So you have to make sure that you go for the traditional. Let your family members know that you are getting married, and then you go for the court marriage. The court marriage is also very important, whereby it protects the woman's interest, give her a sense of belonging. When you are in the court marriage, there is no need for you to get into double marriages. For instance, if you marry traditionally, you can marry as many wives because the culture, approves of it. But if you go and marry your wife in the registry, that means you do not have that access to marrying more than one wife. And that gives the woman, a sense of belonging. It protects her. And then in the other hand, it could be dangerous when there are calamities, when there are issues in the family. It brings about so much ache, So there is need for us to, be careful while we go into such marriage. But it's also a type of marriage that can be carried out, that if you want to, you go into it and you are legally married. In fact, the registry even supersedes the traditional, the customs and tradition, the law. So it is a type of marriage and it is legal. You are married through the registry, you are qualified to be a wife, and you are to pack into your husband's house and live as husband and wife. There are some that will still say, "Ah, we have not done everything. We are still waiting for the other one, the church one, to come before we can." No, you are already married. And it is important for you to know that right now. Let men don't deceive you, knowing that you are already married. That's a little we can discuss on this. If you have any comment, you can put it down at the comment section so we discuss on it. Thank you.